Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, you all know I like taking on more and more projects, unfortunately, all at the same time. Last year, you might remember that I did the Poppy's lunchbox for my godson Blake, and I got asked the other night if I can do another one. So he's actually seen my TT02B. Words were, I want that one, but like Buzz Lightyear. Hence the paint and the Neo Scorcher. So I've come up with a bit of a colour scheme, how I think the colours will work with this body. Chose a Neo Scorcher, thought it was more fitting for what we want. The lines are better to paint different areas, different colours, and chose the colours as well. By the time this video comes out, he'll have already had it, so this isn't going to spoil the surprise for him. This video is mainly going to be concentrating on the body as opposed to building the chassis up. So there we go. As you know, cutting out the bodies is one of the things I don't like about his hobby, but oh well. So there's a wing cut out, also marked up a few lines of where I'm going to be masking and stuff like that. Body as well, so I'm just going to tidy up all the edges, give it a good wash, and hopefully start masking ready for paint. Right, so that's the body masked up. As you can see, I've done the cockpit there. I have actually masked all this off separate, and then I've just put some rough masking tape over here. So the plan is paint the purple, remove these rough bits here, cover the purple, and then I should be able to do the blue, then back the whole thing in white. With the spoiler, we've got the bits masked off for the red. I'll then cover all this, paint the green, then take all the masking off, back it all in white, which will obviously fill in all this area here, the gaps in between the red, and obviously back the green and everything else as well. That should be the wing done. Now it's time to throw the purple and the red on, and we'll see how it looks in a bit. Right, so as you can see, I've already done the red on there, took the masking off, remasked it up. We've got the green for the end plates. That's all on there. And then on here, we've now got the blue on there. And you can see the purple as well. I have gone round on this. There is a couple of areas I need to clean up. A little bit of bleed through, but I'll deal with that. There's going to be a couple of edges on here that I need to clean up. So I'll just go around it with cotton bud and some of this, get it all cleaned up. But for now I'm going to take the masking off, clean it up, give it a day or so to all cure before I put the white on. Hopefully that will stop any sort of issues between the colours. So let's get the masking removed. Right, so we have the masking removed. Pretty happy with how the wing has turned out. I've got a feeling I'm going to get some overspray through that backside there. I'll put some tape on it to try and stop it, but of course I do need to paint the rest of this in white. Never mind, I'll always put some of that over it after, clean it all up. Then we've got the body. Same again, circled a few areas that I need to clean up. But overall, pretty happy with it. I'll put the white on that. I'm going to leave the window masks on. I'll deal with them last because I'm going to try and smoke the windows. So we'll see how that turns out after. So I'm going to give this a day or so to fully cure and harden. Then I'll throw the white on. Hopefully we won't have issues with the paint bleeding. Right, so it's been a couple of days. I've got the white on. There's the whole spoiler backed in white. So this has still got the protective film on, so you can see the lines that I drew on to decide where I was going to start masking things up. Got the white on the body as well. So I cleaned up any of the areas here. Get rid of the overspray off the purple and the blue. Still a couple of areas around the window I need to do, but obviously we've still got the mask on those. So now it's time to set the film off and see what overspray we've got on the outside, which, as I say, I can clean up with the Parsons paint colour. It might be okay on here actually. Let's find out. Actually pretty happy with that. There's a tiny bit of overspray just there. That'll clean off without an issue. I'm not too concerned about that. Onto the film off the body. See how that looks. Once again, actually pretty happy with that. Just need to take the window masks off now. There we go. It's all painted. There's a few minor areas that I might need to clean up around the windows, but I will probably put some window masks around it. So a little bit just up there, just down in this bottom corner. So give them a bit of a clean up and decide what I'm going to do with window masks. And we should be good to go. So once again, wings come out pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So next, gotta get the stickers on. Get them designed, get them either cut out, printed, whichever way around I'm doing it. Get them fitted on. And then it should be onto the chassis. Right, so I've actually came up with a design that I'm going to go for. And I've done a test print, well, two. First one printer was being a bit of a, yeah. So, second one, resized the Star Command logo. We've got the Space Ranger logos. We've got these, and of course, Buzz Lightyear. So I've got them all to the correct size that I want. These are going to have different shapes cut out to go elsewhere. But for the most part, they're all scaled, ready to go, ready to be printed on some white vinyl, cut out and stuck on. So to get that done. After multiple issues with the printer, I finally managed to get the stickers printed. I just need to cut them out. These, as I say, I've got to sort out what shape, so I'll probably use a masking tape template on here. Cut them out, and then we'll get them stuck on. That's all the stickers cut out. But the plan is to have the Space Command logo on the wing, Space Ranger logo on the end plate of the wings, the Buzz Lightyear down the side, and to fill in the gaps and break up the body a bit more on the top, break up the white. We're going to go with the laser signs. I'll potentially put some more vinyl in there, whether it be some black with a red dot in the middle, something like that maybe, or maybe just some red. Now I'm going to get them stuck on. There we have the body pretty much done. So stickers are on, we've got the lasers on there, gone around the windows. We've got the Space Command logo on there. Now the only thing missing is the Space Ranger stickers, but I'm going to put them on after because I just want to confirm that they're going to be level depending on how the wing sits on the chassis. So the next thing I'm going to do is get the chassis built up. Now I'm not going to put in this video the chassis build as it will drag on a bit too long. So we're just going to skip to the complete chassis, the body on, we get these stickers on, we'll see how the final thing looks. And there we have it, the body on. One final touch to do, which is to get these on. We get them on, now we know how the wing's sitting, so we can make sure that they're level. There we go, last two stickers on. Pretty happy with how that one's turned out. Although we need to see what Blake thinks. Hopefully he likes it. We'll soon find out when he gets it for his birthday. That's it. That's complete. All the stickers are on. Everything's ready to go. Just need to pair it up with his controller. And then take it for a run. I've got one final thing to add on to this, which they don't know about yet. I've kept my friend updated on how I've been getting on with the body. But one bit he doesn't know about is we need a driver. So we're better than the alien. Now we're going to get that fitted in the body. And that's the final touch. And that's it. We've now got a driver. We'll see about trimming the body post down at some point. But other than that, I'm going to say it's complete. I'll try and get a couple of running videos, but it all depends what the weather's like. So at the moment, it can't make its mind up and it's supposed to rain. We might not be able to run it when we give it in. But we'll see. So now he's got two RC cars. Both of them are custom. Not a bad start into his collection. If you enjoyed watching this build, consider subscribing. And we'll see what other custom jobs we can get up to. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.